Live.
On the news tonight, Ondo governor moves to curb circulation of fake drugs. University dons call for independent research, globally competitive curriculum. Plus, Ondo Assembly gets new deputy speaker. Good evening and welcome to Nta Akure News at 7. I am Adeni Hadejigbe. Now the news. In a move to strengthen the healthcare system and tackle the menace of fake and substandard drugs, Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa has commissioned a central medical store in Akure as part of activities marking his first 100 days in office. Paul Omukago tells us more.
Access to quality health care in Ondo State has often been hindered by irregular supply of essential medicines and medical consumables. To tackle this challenge, the state government commissioned a central medical store in Akure to serve as a coordinated supply hub for over 600 health facilities. At the commissioning, Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa described the initiative as a strategic response to the persistent issues of drug shortages and distribution inefficiencies. He reaffirmed his administration's commitment to building a sustainable health system, stressing the importance of timely drug availability and a strong maintenance culture to ensure the facility remains functional.
This project would not have been possible without the unwavering commitment of our administration as we ensure the prompt release of our counterpart funds necessary to complement federal government's and donors' contribution, thereby ensuring the project was completed on schedule.
Representatives of the Federal Ministry of Health and other health agencies at the event described the upgraded store as a critical step toward achieving a more integrated and reliable medical supply chain in the state.
Our goal is to ensure that high-quality healthcare services are provided in a manner that is competitive, business-like, while reinforcing our commitment to achieving universal health coverage.
This is where we store drugs and other commodities for the treatment of malaria. So for us, we are happy to partner with the states, to ensure that yes, we have quality drugs, quality assured commodities that the people of the states will benefit towards the elimination of malaria.
The Central Medical Store is expected to address gaps in the health supply system and support government's broader efforts to improve healthcare delivery across all tiers. In Akure, Paulo Mukago, NTA News.
Ondo State House of Assembly has elected Ololade Gudu as the new Deputy Speaker following the resignation of Abayami Akinrutan. The announcement was made during plenary at the Assembly Complex in Akure, presided over by the Speaker Olamide Oladiji. According to Akinrutan, who represents Ilaje Constituency 1, he stepped down to honor the power-sharing arrangement among the three senatorial districts in the state. In a related development, Olatunji Oshati, representing Ose constituency, was announced as the new majority leader. His appointment was ratified earlier in a parliamentary session and was formally declared on the floor of the House. To drive economic development in Ondo State and contribute meaningfully to national growth, the Federal University of Technology, Akure FUTA, has created a platform for stakeholders in the education sector to engage, collaborate, and chart a way forward. The events, known as the Colloquium of Tertiary Institutions, brought together policymakers, academics, and industry experts to brainstorm on practical solutions to some of the pressing challenges facing the economy. Ifeoluwa Omoshule reports that the initiative is focused on leveraging science, technology, and agriculture as key drivers of the initiative.
It was a convergence of institutional leaders, representatives of financial and industrial sectors, and top government functionaries in Ondo State at the colloquium aimed at advancing educational and socio-economic development.
Assurance, Wesley President, you are welcome.
The event, described as the first of its kind in the state, focused on addressing the challenges facing tertiary institutions, as speakers emphasized the need to tap into the vast potentials within the institution, particularly the energy and creativity of the youth.
Government must challenge higher education institutions in the area of development. That is what they have to do. So for now to put all of them together and then government, it's fantastic. I haven't seen it done in any state, but surely it's the direction to go.
We look at all areas of strength and we bridge it. That's the essence. And we can do research together, write joint proposals to assess grant, either nationally or internationally.
And by the time we go back, we plan to make use of those lessons we have learned to be able to advance the course of knowledge for the impact of our society.
They called for a revamp of the current curriculum to align with global standards and foster a culture of independent research among students.
We have realized that we need to look at our curriculum, especially in terms of employability.
Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa represented reaffirmed government's commitment to the educational sector as plans are underway to upgrade digital infrastructure across tertiary institutions in the state.
We also to commend the numerous private universities, polytechnics, colleges of education and vocational institutions across the states. Your role in expanding access, diversifying programs, and introducing innovation into the tertiary education landscape.
The host, the Vice Chancellor of the Federal University of Technology, Akure, Professor Adenike Oladiji, advocated sustained collaboration between academia and industry to enhance graduate employability.
Where are the industries when you talk about unemployability? Not only because people are not well trained, but where are the jobs? So we want to look at our industries before now, what happened to them, how can the institutions help to revive them if possible, how can we have startups, how can we create jobs, how can we better train our people.
Stakeholders expressed optimism that the forum will further equip young people with practical skills while shifting away from traditional teaching methods, ultimately preparing them for a rapidly evolving global workforce. In Akure, Ifeoluwa Moshuli, NTA News.
Judicial activities have been brought to a halt in Ondo State following the commencement of a nationwide strike by the Judiciary Staff Union of Nigeria, JUSUN. The judiciary workers are demanding for the implementation of the new national minimum wage, payment of promised wage awards, and the 25 to 35% salary increment. Kayode Olorundare, who monitored the situation in Akure, now reports.
The Judiciary Staff Union of Nigeria, JUSUN, at midnight on Sunday, June 1st, commenced a nationwide strike to press for the implementation of the new national minimum wage and payment of outstanding wage awards. In Akure, the strike has taken full effect at the National Industrial Court and the Federal High Court, with both court premises locked and judicial activities grounded.
It's not our intention to go into strike, but when you are pushed to the wall, for complete 10 months, none of us have received our minimum wage, the increment of 70%. We have not from 10 months. The increment of 25%, 35%, for 18 months, it hasn't been paid. Wage award for 5 months hasn't been paid. Higher percentage of the workers are living on the previous minimum wage, and it's affecting us. Some of us have health issues. As at last year, so many of our staff passed on.
Despite the shutdown at the federal level, the Ondo State chapter of JUSUN stated that it will not be participating in the industrial action.
currently, the industrial action that is going on is at the federal level. It's with the federal courts, the Court of Appeal, National Industrial Court, Federal High Courts. So those courts who have not been able to take their minimum wage and other allowances, and that's the reason why they embark on this current industrial action. So it's not all about the state, it's all about federal court. As I'm talking to you, I have contacted the national headquarters of my union, and the engagement is ongoing with the NJC and other heads of courts on how to resolve the matter. As at now, the strike is still on. But sometimes if you look at it, you see the level of compliance used to lead to all these fractional industrial action, people taking actions at their own various states, because you see some state governors will not want to comply, others will want to do that without even pushing them.
The union maintains that the strike will persist until federal government meets its demands. In Akure, Kayode Olorundare, NTA News.
You're still watching Nta Akure News at 7. We shall be back in a moment. Please stay with us.
Is the kobo. They are both in notes and coins. The naira is more than just a medium of exchange. It bears the images of our heroes. So, stop abusing the naira. It is a criminal offense to spray the naira at events. Stop stepping on the naira. It's not your enemy. Do not squeeze, ruffle, or write on the naira. Handling the naira with dirty or oily hands can deface the naira. Love the naira as you love yourself. Be a real Nigerian. Do not abuse the naira.
Welcome back. You can also watch us through our social media platforms on Facebook, Nta Akure, and on YouTube, Nta Akure. Some individuals who have distinguished themselves in their outstanding contributions to agribusiness for improved food security and youth empowerment have been honored with an award of excellence at the 2025 Excellence in Agribusiness Lecture and Award event held in Akure, Ondo State. The program, which is an initiative of Olaseni Oyeshusi, the Chief Executive Officer of Chronicles Media Venture, has its theme, Roots of Progress, recognizing sustainable agribusiness practices, opportunities, and challenges. Abiola Rio reports.
The organizer and publisher of Chronicle magazine, Olaseni Olashusi, said the awardees were carefully selected based on merit, devoid of political and religious coloration.
We have our machinery that we have put in place. You know, they are the people working outside to look for those that actually deserve award. You know, there are a lot of people that want award that don't deserve it. No, we don't sell an award.
The guest lecturer, Professor Moses Awodun, from the Department of Crop, Soil and Pest Management, FUTA, spoke extensively on the theme, Root in Progress, recognizing sustainable agribusiness practices, opportunities, and challenges. It called for urgent and genuine agricultural strategies and innovative practices to tackle food insecurity across the country for the good of all.
Nigeria can develop supportive policies and regulations by investing in agricultural infrastructure, promote climate resilience practices, enhance access to finance and markets, build capacity for farmers and agribusiness. By addressing challenges and leveraging opportunities, Nigeria can unlock the potentials of sustainable agribusiness for sustainable development.
Awards and certificates were presented to individuals who have distinguished themselves in the agricultural sector.
I was not consulted about this award. How they got to my farm, I don't know. Just come and say, yes, sir, we have visited your farm on recommendation from very many people from Ose. I said, okay, but you would have called me so that I know. They said no. So I feel proud I feel happy. I feel highly elevated.
It's a great privilege. Whenever anybody wakes up in the morning, they will pray that God should provide for their need. So whenever a farmer is going to farm, then you are the part of a relevancy. So for being one of those people that are feeding the nation, I feel so honored. And I return the glory back to God.
It is a great pleasure. I'm very happy to be here and receive this award of honor. I'm very much grateful for the honor.
High point of the event was the unveiling and launching of the special publication of Chronicle magazine in Akure. Abiola Rio, NTA News.
And that's all on Nta Akure News at 7. We want to say a very big thank you for watching. Good evening.